Hello everyone, welcome back to letter writing. In last lecture we have discussed about the informal letter, its format with an example. So now we'll focus on the formal letter writing, about its format, what exactly it is and some guidelines how to write an effective letter. So remove your notebook and pen and watch this video with full attention and jot down all the important points. So let's start. Formal letters are addressed to officials, authorities, would-be employees, newspaper editors, and the like. Such letters require specific and formal wording because they are written to the offices, so they should be brief and to the point. However, emotions and opinions should be expressed through proper words. So just like informal letter, you have to write formal letters also in block format. That means the entire text must be left aligned and single space except paragraph, because paragraph are separated by double line space. And in addition to other components, the subject of the letter and the reference, if any is given there, have also to be mentioned. Student, are you writing everything? Very good. Now let's start with the general format for a formal letter. Okay, tell me one thing. How many points or component we have discussed when we wrote this informal letter? Yes, there were 6. Now, in this form of letter, that is formal letter writing, we have 8 components as you can see on your screen. And our first point is sender's address. Now, who is this sender? Yes, the person who write the letter. So, this sender's address give us sender's detail like his address, area, pin code, etc. And student, here also don't use any punctuation mark except after the name of the place. Our second point is date, which is very important, and you are supposed to write it as it is shown on the screen. And where you can use comma here? Yes, after the name of the month. Otherwise there is no need to use any comma or full stop anywhere. Third point is receiver's address. So here name and address of the addressee will come. So you can write here the details of the addressee. Fourth point is subject. A subject contains a phrase about the general content of the letter. Next is salutation. Salutation means the greeting like sir, dear sir, madam, or sometimes names can also be used if it is mentioned in the question. Point number 6 is body. So body of the letter is actually contains the main content. It can be written in 3 to 4 paragraphs and usually divided into 3 subcategories like introduction, main content and summary. Introduction tells us the purpose of the letter, and main content gives us all the necessary details, and last paragraph summarize the details in the letter. Seventh point is complementary clause, or you can say subscription, and here we can use the phrases like yours faithfully, yours truly, yours sincerely, etc. Point number 8 is sender's name and signature, and sometime designation can also be written. So student, hope you understood it well. So let's start with an example, and question is, write a letter to the ward officer of your area requesting him to get the garbage heap near your house removed. Explain the hardships you are facing. So scan this letter carefully on your screen and note down in your notebook. Students, before wrapping up this module, let's take a recap of what we learned in letter writing module 1 and 2. Well student, this was it for today's lecture. Thank you. Keep learning, rise and shine.